still here. That's fun. All right, here we go. Here we go. Uh, I don't know what to think about that. That's quite depressing. Okay, here we go. Right. So, what the moon enjoy playing with your shark? Troy bought a shark as well. Anyways, what the moon brings. I hate the moon. I'm afraid of it. For when it shines on certain scenes familiar and loved, it seems sometimes it makes them unfamiliar and hideous. It was in the spectral summer when the moon it was in the spectral summer when the moon shone down on the old garden where I wandered. The summer of the narcotic flowers and the humid seas of foliage that bring wild and many-colored dreams. And as I walked by the shallow crystal stream, I saw unwonted ripples tipped with yellow light, as if those placid waters were drawn on its resist resistless currents to strange oceans that are not in the world, silent and sparkling, bright and baleful. Those moon-cursed waters hurried I knew not whither, nor no, not when, sorry, from where the embowered banks, white lotus or blossoms of the other, fluttered one by one in the opiate night. God, you can tell they had some nice ass opiate in here. What the fuck, man? Sorry. In the opiate night wind, and dropped despairingly into the stream, swirling away horridly under the arched cavern bridge, staring back with the sinister resignation of calm dead faces. And as I ran along the shore, crushing sleeping flowers with heedless feet, and maddened ever by the fear of unknown things and the lure of the dead faces, I saw that the garden had no end under that moon, for where by day the walls were, there stretched now only new vastas of trees and paths, flowers and shrubs, stone idols and bendings of the yellow litten stream, past grassy banks, and under grotesque bridges of marble. And the lips of the dead flowers and their faces whispered sadly and bade me follow, nor did I cease my steps till the stream became a river, and joined amidst marshes of swaying reeds and beaches of gleaming sand, the shore of a vast and nameless sea. Upon that sea the hateful moon shone, and over its unvocal waves weird perfumes bred. And as I saw therein the lotus faces vanish, and I longed for the nets that I oh. Rock on with the name. Thank you very much for the follow. Hey baby, I want them toes. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Um, Troy is a shark. Troy, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Um, Upon the sea, that sea, the hateful moon shone right over here. I longed for nets that I might capture them and learn from them the secrets which the moon had brought upon the night. But when the moon went over to the west and the still tide ebbed from the sullen shore, I saw in that light old spires that the waves almost uncovered, and white columns gay with festoons of green seaweed, and knowing that to this sunken place all the dead had come, I trembled, and did not wish again to speak. Yet when I saw from afar, out in the sea, a black condor descend from the sky to the sea to seek rest on a vast reef, I would fain have questioned him, and asked him of those whom I had known when they were alive. This I would have asked him had he not been so far away, but he was very far, and could not be seen at all when he drew nigh that gigantic reef. So I watched the tide go out under the sinking moon, and saw gleaming the spires and the towers and the roofs of that dead, dripping city. And as soon as I watched, my nostrils tried to close against the perfume, conquering stench of the world's dead. For truly, in this unplaced and forgotten spot, had all the flesh of the churchyards gathered for puffy sea worms to gnaw upon. Lovely. Over those horrors the evil moon now hung very low, but the puffy worms of the sea need no moon to feed by, and as I watched the ripples that told of the writhing of the worms beneath, I felt a new chill from afar out whither the condor had flown, as if my flesh had caught a horror before my eyes had seen it. Nor had my flesh trembled without cause, for when I raised my eyes I saw that the waters had ebbed very low, showing much of the vast reef whose rim I had seen before. And when I saw that this reef was but the black bossette crown of a shocking Eacon? Sorry, I'm really bad. Um, whose monstrous forehead now shone in the dim moonlight, and whose vile hooves must paw the hellish ooze miles below. I shrieked, and I shrieked, and least the hidden face ris, yeah, until the hidden face had rise really above the waters. Sorry, and least the hidden eyes look after the slinking away of that leering and treacherous yellow moon. And to escape this relentless thing, I plunged gladly, unhesitatingly, into the sinking shallows where, amidst the weedy walls and sunken streets, fat sea worms feast upon the world's dead. All right, there we go. That will be the end. Uh, that wasn't the one that I had that I was planning on reading. That I had spoke about, Greg, but I do like that one. I like that one a lot. Just rock on. What did you think? Did you like it or like? I found that one really interesting. I can definitely see why I have my highlights and my notes on it. Oh, rock on, Bushido. You listened as well. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you, Frost. I definitely don't feel that way, but I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Thank you. So cool. So you guys liked it then? Um, let's see. Yes, I like that one a lot. I like the metaphor in that one at least. Like at least what I think the metaphor is being. Maybe I'm completely wrong on what the metaphor was, but yeah, I like that one. Um, all right, hold on one second. All right, so what do you guys think? Should we? I know Bushido, you said you're getting tired. Uh, Mr. Greg, what's going on with you? Like I don't sleep hardly ever, so I'm just trying to gauge you. Hope you don't feel like I'm stalking you. I'm really not trying to go for the stalking effect.